Welcome back to your favorite channel, Today's Takes with Alex, and I'm your host, Alex. This week, we read the double parsha, Vayakhel-Pekudei, right on the cusp of Nisan, the Jewish month of Nisan, where in which we celebrate the holiday of Passover. With, this Shabbos corresponds with the blessing of the new month. So, with this special time, us entering into Nisan, and also us finishing the book of Exodus and going into Vayikra, it's a new beginning. So what a perfect time to talk about building something holy and what it really takes to make something significant last. In Vayakhel, Moses gathers the entire community. Vayakhel literally means he assembled. And the Torah says, "Take from among you a contribution to God, gold, silver, copper, blue and purple yarn, fine linen." The response is breathtaking. Men and women rush forward with open hearts. They bring so much that Moses actually has to tell them to stop. "We have more than enough," he tells them. Imagine that, a building campaign that overshoots the goal because people gave from the soul. Then comes Pekudei, the accountings. And here the Torah does something unusual. It doesn't just say the Mishkan was built. It gives a full itemized audit. Exactly how much gold, silver, and copper was donated and used, down to the last hook and socket. Why the spreadsheet in the middle of the Torah? Our sages explain it beautifully. Moses knew that when you're handling other people's money, even for the holiest purpose, suspicion can arise. So he didn't just count it himself. He had the Levites under Ithamar perform an independent audit. Rabbi Jonathan Sachs, of blessed memory, called this the first certified public audit in history. Moses went beyond what the law required because he understood transparency isn't optional when trust is on the line. Think about what the Mishkan actually was. Not just a tent, but the place where God's presence, the Shekhinah, would dwell among the people. The Torah is teaching us that you cannot build a dwelling for the divine, or for love, on hidden corners or unspoken truths. Now let's bring this home. Because the Mishkan wasn't only for the desert 3,300 years ago, every healthy relationship is its own little Mishkan, a sacred space where another human being's presence can dwell safely. Marriage, friendship, relationship between a parent and child, a community, they all collapse without the same three ingredients the Torah spotlights this week. Number one, honesty. The willingness to say what's really in your heart, even when it's uncomfortable. Number two, integrity. Doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. And number three, transparency. Opening the books of your life so the other person never has to wonder, what aren't they telling me? How many relationships fracture not because of one big betrayal, but because of 1,000 small "I'll tell them later" moments? A secret purchase, a withheld feeling, a white lie to avoid conflict. Just like those silver hooks in the Mishkan, the ones the Torah almost forgot to account for, the little things matter. When they're hidden, the whole structure wobbles. Moses models the opposite. He says, in effect, here are the numbers. Here is every single contribution. Look for yourselves. I have nothing to hide. And because the people saw that integrity, the Shekhinah came down, the divine presence came down, and filled the Mishkan with glory. The same thing happens in our lives. When we practice radical transparency, when we say, here's what I'm feeling, here's what I spent, here's what I'm scared of, something holy fills the space between us. Trust grows. Love becomes a home for the divine. This Shabbat HaChodesh, as we bless the new month of Nisan, as we prepare to bless the new month of Nisan, the month of miracles and redemption, let's make a personal commitment. Pick one relationship this week and practice Pekudei thinking. Have the conversation you've been avoiding. Share the financial truth you've been soft pedaling. Admit the mistake you've been minimizing. Do it with love, do it with courage, and watch what happens. Because the Torah isn't just telling us how to build a tabernacle. It's teaching us how to build lives where God can live, between us, inside, and among us. May the honesty we bring to our relationships turn every home into a Mishkan. every family into a sanctuary, and every one of us into a vessel for the divine presence. And may the new month we are about to bless bring us renewal through truth, healing through trust, and joy through openness. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend.